Hey guys, and welcome. My video today is going to be my first time video. Well, actually, first time tag video, but hey ho. And I'm going to start it off with first best friend. So, my first best friend was Alanta, and we met in primary school. And we grew up together. We did everything together, and then it got to year 7 and we got split up in our new school, made new friends, and our friendship just went from then on. We do talk sometimes, but it's just a quick hello and that's it really. But yeah, I do kind of miss Atlanta, but you know, life goes on, as you would say. So the first concert I went to was Peter Andre's concert, and oh my god, it was amazing. It was up in Exeter at Creeley, and I also seen Stussy, I think it's Stussy, and The Rise. I'm sure, yeah, it was them, and it was amazing, and he was just perfect on stage, and I cried because I was so close to him. But there was a chance on the day that you could win VIP tickets, and they were throwing frisbees out, and unfortunately I didn't win any because the wind was going the opposite direction and the frisbees were going over that way instead of coming to me. So I sat down and cried for ages, but I thought, oh well, there's always next time. But yeah, it was an amazing experience, and when I'm old, I'm definitely going to go to concerts. Like, I want to go and see Jessie J live. Who else I want to see? Robbie Williams, and I would love to see Rihanna as well. My first celebrity crush was, I actually can't remember. I actually think it was Peter Andre. I think it was when I was watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and he was on there with Katie Price, and I fell in love with him, and I'm still in love with him now. And I know one day we will get married, but I'm still waiting for that day. But yeah, after he left the jungle, I only realised that it was him that sung Mysterious Girl, and I fell in love with that. And now I've met him once, and he is amazing, and I love his TV program, Peter Onto My Life. My first word. I asked my mum and dad this last night whilst I was around my mate's house. And I was like, Mummy, what was my first word? And she was like, oh, you know, it's probably Mama or Dada. And I was like, oh, what if it wasn't? I can't even remember my first word, which I was appalled about. But everybody's normally saying Mama and Dada first. My dad said to me it's probably Get Lost or something like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Yeah, so I would personally think I would say Mama and Dada because I still would say it now, and that's it really. So it's Mama or Dada. My first job is the job I'm still working as now. I volunteer in a charity shop in Truro. The cause that I do it for, it's the Children's Hospice South West, and basically it's where people go with lifetime illnesses to live, and they get looked after there, and it's a place for them to relax. So my shop is a charity shop where we have toys, baby clothes, books, maternity stuff donated in, which can be reused again. And some stuff we get in, it's amazing. We sometimes get Marks and Spencer's clothes in brand new, and we sell them for 95p because that's only how much we can sell it for, because we've got like this guides. And it's the shop, I absolutely love working there because the people that come in are like so happy, and I can now say I've got an experience in life of how to work in shops. And sometimes we do get disabled people in, and what I love about my job is that now, before I worked there, I used to hate like seeing people who were ill or couldn't do anything, and now I'm just having chats with them every time they come in, and it's really opened up my eyes to the world and thinking how lucky I am. So yeah, it's in Truro. Sorry, that's just like my little speech then, but you know. Yeah, it's in Truro, and it's called Little Steps. And I think you should all come in and see me. Well, people who live in Cornwall and go to Truro. It's near Poundland, down a little alleyway, and it's a shop there. And I think you should pop in and say hello. Because sometimes I do get bored in there. It all depends how busy it is. And then if it's not busy, the day just drags and I want to go home. But when it is busy, I absolutely love it, because all rushing and you have to make sure everybody's okay with the purchase. So yeah, my first job was working as a volunteer in a charity shop. My first real love, he was my ex, and we were best friends before we went out, and went out for 6 months, and I just annoyed him, and we just started having arguments, and it just went downhill from there. Then we split up, and we still talk, but we're not as close as what we used to be because of things. But we still argue now, but we just can't hate one another for a certain amount of time. So we always make up, which is really strange. Our relationship is just so weird though. But he's a funny lad, and he always likes lying his fringe, so just saying. But yeah, my first real love was my ex, and we split up a year ago yesterday, and it's surprising how a year goes so quick. Thought I'd just like let you know about that one. But yeah, I can't really say much on this subject because of things going on. But yeah, so that was my first love. My first phone. The first phone I ever got was one of those flip-up ones, and it had lipstick inside of them. They were amazing, they were, and I absolutely loved them. But the first phone that I could like actually ring and text off was the Samsung. Can't remember what type it was now, but it's one of those things that flip up, like, but they don't flip up, but you like go with your thumb like that, and then you've got the keys. And it was absolutely amazing, and the camera on there was fantastic. It was like a brick, but you could like kind of slip it in half. Yeah, that's it. My phone didn't last for long because I'm just absolutely useless with phones. I always lose them and everything and break them. But we still have it now in the drawer, which we never use. I've only used it once when I broke my BlackBerry, and then I took it to school, the Samsung, and I was throwing it around, and then I threw it, and it went down the light well, and landed on this metal bar bit, so had to get my friend to ring it so it would come down and it hit the floor, but it survived, so that was all good. So my first phone was a Samsung phone. My first tweet was in 2009, and it was to Mr. Peter Andre, which is his Twitter name, and I can recall it saying, "At Mr. Peter Andre, I love you, please follow me. Kiss, kiss, kiss." My first boyfriend. Where do I start? Now, my first boyfriend, I think it was a boy called Connor, and I went primary school with him, and he used to live down my road. And we were deeply in love with one another. And we used to go on amazing adventures down the woods and go to the clay works, and we were going out, but I wouldn't really class him as a boyfriend. I would class him like best friend, because we never kissed, if I admit it. When we was going out, we never kissed, but when we wasn't, we did. But hey ho. Yeah, so my first boyfriend was Connor. My first time, my first time what? I don't know, it just said my first time, so don't know what that's on about, so I'm just going to skip through that one. My first YouTube video, oh my god, this is embarrassing. I got loads of hate for it. It was me singing the 18 by Ed Sheeran, and I don't know what I was on, seriously. I was such an embarrassment to myself, but it's deleted now, so it's all good. It's not on my channel, so nobody can see it, but people still have it on their phone, which is not good. But yeah, my first YouTube video was the 18 by Ed Sheeran and my amazing voice. That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I should have a video going up again soon. I don't know when though, so can you like down below and also comment suggestions? So I'll see you soon, guys.